fuck, I gotta turn this fucking music down. Jesus fuck. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Oh, that was what that was. Like, what the fuck are you typing?
That's just Friday bullshit. Yep.
Yep. That's good, because that's what I need. We last left off in this part of the universe. You were prepping to take out a very high-profile target amongst a fleet of the Lich Queen's army. The said bitch is a renowned tactical genius and powerful warlord, as well as the commander of a large fleet of ships. Several of the things you have done to fuck with said fleet on their way back to the Githyanki city is enlist the aid of an old Githzerai monk who's staying nearby in the area, as well as set up a new weapon that will push a large part of the fleet into what has been referred to as I think it was a radiant field. A big area of intense burning sunlight. Disabled one of the wards that kept that intense burning sunlight to its own localized area. Not without a fight and not without seeing a glimpse of what lives within the field of radiance. It's big and bad, whatever it was. Probably dragon flavored. Your sign that said "Here be dragons" was actually probably correct.
Yeah, that big motherfucker that I wasn't allowed to make a deal with.
You did snag a defector, captured, whatever you want to refer to them as. They saw themselves getting ditched by their squad and was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, fuck them. I'll go with you. Easy. No fight. It's fine.
You made a backstory and, you know, everything. Great.
Depending on how you define backstory. But you reconvened with Clara and Frigga, who had been hiding the we'll call it the magic cannon in a more southwestern part of the rocky field. And when you settled down to rest, Melkor, you began to hear a voice and realized that the rock formation you all were on looked vaguely familiar to you.
Oh, go on.
In that it was the same one you were pulled to back when your parents first pulled everyone into their separate dreamscapes.
I mean, anybody could have missed it.
I mean, you know, in a big old field of rocks, they all kind of look the same.
Yeah.
But however, it was impossible to mistake it once the runes on the ground started glowing. And horrible, demonic things started being summoned. That Zell is able to recognize as these are the written about, never really seen before, at least with your own eyes, forms of Quori.
Just gonna say, guys,
Demons from the land of dreams.
this is my bad.
Again, that's
None of us are surprised.
That's me saying it. Melkor, and then totally not his fault. No. Don't know what y'all talking about.
You have done battle with them, which has gone... It's gone fairly well, all things considered. You killed a couple of the little... I think you killed one of the little blue spaghetti boys. One of the big flying eye Drake Beholder things. Heavily damaged another one. And there was a massive fuck-off praying mantis, burning praying mantis with 100 eyes floating around it, demon in front of you all. that disappeared after it kind of tapped Clara on the forehead. And that is where we left off.
That's just grand.
Yep. It's great. It's Phrygia's turn. Phrygia is not a smart woman. Has never claimed to be. So she has no idea what the fuck the big thing just did. So she's going to shoot the big eye drake to the left there, and as she moves closer. Where's her longbow? Oh, that is her longbow. Okay, I just named it something funky. Oh. Those hit? It doesn't have a high AC. Oh, one of those will hit. Oh god, let me organize my character sheet. It's been a minute here. Okay, she gets a solid shot on the big eye drake to the north there. Nope, not -17, -11. She's gonna start moving back. How fast is she? Okay. Coyote.
Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. I do not have protection from evil. So I'm just going to guiding bolt the fucker down south and try not to think about this until we need to.
Send it. I don't believe you have it. It doesn't matter because that'll hit.
It's probably on from something else still.
You blast the fucker down south and light him up like a Christmas tree. That one still had a bit more health, but that did just bloody it.
That's something at least.
Progress.
And I will just continue cursing.
That's fair. This fucker, Argus, you're kind of in its face.
Send it.
It's gonna... You know what hasn't had a chance to do that yet? It finally has a chance to do that against someone who's in front of it and has a lot of magic on them.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, that was a really good damage roll. Give me a con save.
Let me just check protection from evil and good.
It should give you advantages in an aberration.
Okay, good.
Okay, it's not a high save. It's gonna be a lot of damage regardless, but you can turn a lot damage into a lot less damage.
Yeah, not with those rolls.
Not with those rolls, unfortunately. Can you take for me? I said, can you? You're gonna take for me 50 points of force damage.
Oh!
As this one.
You don't know how much health I have?
How much?
51.
Well, that's not where it ends. So.
That's not where it ends.
Amazing. No, it's not. It's not where it ends. There's more. As you, it opens its central mouth. Its central mouth. It really only has one mouth, unlike most aberrations. Your concentration check won't matter. You'll see why in a minute.
Wow.
It opens its mouth, and in its mouth you see another large eye.
Wait, hang on. Let me just interrupt you real quick because I
Yes.
can use a sword of answering right now.
You
And I wanna
can.
do
That you
before I
can do.
die.
You might want to.
Right, no planar warrior. But it does have advantage and can't be reduced.
Mm-hmm. There you go. 16 damage to it.
Not enough.
And from this eye within its mouth, you see it has this normal, it has this, like mostly yellow with a black slit in the middle kind of looking appearance, but the eye immediately takes on this pinkish hue, and this wave of energy pulses over you. And actually, it might reach more people. Hold on, how big is that cone? Let me see here. Up the corner. Oh shit! It's bigger than I thought it was. And fuck friendly fire. It doesn't care. All right. I'm gonna be needing more con saves here.
Oh boy.
Let me see how far a 90-degree angle gets. Okay.
Ability.
It is not a spell.
Ah, we're fucked, everyone.
Zell, this Korai, it said fuck friendly fire. Kaothi and Melkor also need to make that con save.
Oh,
It mostly fucks with Argus though.
Well, you guys have +4 to Constitution, so.
I knew I wanted to stay in the zone.
Yep. I imagine you're not giving the +4 to the Korai.
Fuck that core.
Oh, it rolled the same thing Argus did. You succeed, you succeed. Oh, that was quick.
Bitch. You bitch.
Zell, you failed, but you take half damage anyway, because Barbarian.
I'm
there you
king!
Exactly the
Jesus
same.
Christ, that is insane. Okay, so if you failed, actually no, you'll all take half, because Zell takes half anyway. You all take 25 points of damage. From this force, this wave of force that emanates from this pink eye in its mouth. And any spell that is affecting you, that is 3rd level or lower, is automatically dispelled.
Affecting us, not that we're casting.
No, that is affecting you. Let me double check that. Let me double check the wording.
Yeah, because I don't know whether my spiritual weapon will go or not.
Yep, every spell of 3rd level or lower ends on creatures and objects of the Eye Drake's choice in that area. So if it is on you, that spell ends, which mainly goes for Argus, I believe.
Yeah, that means I'm stunned.
Yep. You're not technically stunned, you're just incapacitated. Luckily, the difference there is they don't automatically have advantage on you.
That's true.
How much was that? Minus 25?
25 from each of you. And the Korai took a full 50.
Good.
Well, scratch my plan to go buff Clara.
Yep.
You're better.
This is the Ashlock Korai. What is he gonna do? What's his buddy gonna do?
How is his buddy still alive?
Well, that was almost the. He hadn't taken a lot of damage before that, mind you. It's not looking good. The spaghetti is very quickly unraveling after that attack.
Wow. We're having noodles tonight.
Who should I target with this? Who would be funny?
Me. Target me, not the barbarian.
Tempting. Very tempting. What is your bonus to this? It ain't targeting you. Fuck.
Come on, it's nice.
Absolutely not. Oh, it might target you. Oh, hold on. There is a better target. Well, maybe a better target.
I tried it.
Okay. So you two have the same bonus to this. Diedrich,
What?
give me a wisdom save. As it casts a spell.
Hold on. As this happens, I'm gonna hit it.
Is that only when you get attacked, or what is the wording on that?
Any creature within 5 feet of you or targets you with a spell to make a one-handed melee weapon attack against the creature.
Okay.
So, fuck off!
I believe that hits. Hashlak Korai. That does just hit. The flying spaghetti monster is still up, though.
Damn. All right.
Not by
so
much.
What does it want? Wisdom save?
Wisdom, please.
Yes.
Fuck! Alright.
I will counterspell it then.
Such trash.
I'm gonna need a roll for that.
Wow.
Oh, actually, am I gonna need a roll for that? Let me see.
It's
You're a
level.
warlock.
It comes out at level 5.
That is true. I am gonna need a roll for that still.
I'm glad to see how today's game is obviously going to go. This is good.
I I couldn't remember
just
which
a-
version of the spell was being cast. It's a straight charisma check.
It's a what?
From Melkor, it's a straight
Oh.
charisma check.
Oh, God. No.
That ain't gonna cut it.
No.
We'll do-
Luck.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm
up,
out of lucky. God
Oh,
damn it.
Well, we'll deal with the results of that in a minute.
Oh, fuck.
God.
This motherfucker, she does not know. She doesn't know anything about these fucking creatures.
Kill something.
She's gonna go kill the eye drake. She gets 2 attacks. Did you give her greatsword back, or does she just have a? Oh, she's had a trident.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
has
the
trident.
dreadful contributes to track, so we
Yep.
don't want to have anyone have that.
She has a trident of fish
That's
communication.
Yep. Yeah. that is fair, which is unfortunate because that greatsword is powerful.
I'm not giving it the Mariner's trident. That's mine.
That'll hit. No, I know, just a basic one. That is 2 hits though. She is a capable fighter. So that is plus. Okay, it's 2d8 plus 6 from both hits because she's 2-handing it. Okay. She does actually stab that one to death and bring it down. It was very low.
Good lass.
Melkor.
Run far, far away.
You can go
I don't
right
think-
ahead, little buddy.
I don't think you can run from this particular problem, my friend.
I don't think so either. It's gonna follow me wherever I go. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast / Claw. that
Ah,
thing.
there you go.
So, just gonna do that couple of
Hit.
those. One.
Hit.
Holy crap.
Yeah, doing good.
How many do I do? 3 at this
You
point?
do 3, yeah.
I don't remember. It's fine. It's all gonna
There you
total
go.
up into like 4
Those will
points
hit.
damage.
Maybe.
Closer to 40.
Well, those are pretty good hits, and I gotta make a few
Yeah,
con saves
35.
for it.
That's reasonable damage. Good for you.
It does maintain concentration,
Oh crap.
but a stiff breeze could dispel this spaghetti at this point. You could fart in its general direction, and it might pass out.
Do they have anything left?
Oh, okay. I totally forgot about that ability. Sorry about that. I will pass. I think that's oh wait, hold on. I forgot somebody needs some healing somewhere.
Alright, that's all. Good luck. Let's go. Come on, move it on.
I give a healing word to Arcus.
Appreciate
Lovely
it.
Umber Staff.
You guys really can. 13 points to Argus.
Multiplied my health by 14. Good job.
I try.
Anything else, Melkor?
And that is my turn.
Alrighty then. Diedrich,
Ah, crap.
we'll deal with your shit now.
Yeah.
Your head kind of hurt for a moment there, kind of like and when your eyes kind of refocus, something weird has happened. You're suddenly surrounded by enemies.
Oh. Oh.
You do have a couple friends near you,
Oh no.
Ah, this happened to the monk last time.
but effectively, there is an enemy right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here,
I've always
and right here.
gonna take too much pleasure in this.
Now, Dietrich, as you are aware, you
Yeah.
do know this enemy to your south has potent healing magics, and you can flank it.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I'm so happy I had all of these reactions available to me right now. This
Yep.
he needs help.
Well, this is probably gonna hurt.
Hey, Don, I just thought I'd let you know, never fuck with the white mage, and you're about to fuck with our white mage. So.
To be fair, he has no choice but to fuck with the white
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
That's not going to make a difference later on.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not gonna make a difference. This gives me an excuse.
It's like, finally!
Finally, HR is here to reprimand you.
All I'm gonna say is, bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah. No shit. Totem pole.
Accurate. Ugh.
Do remember, Diedrich, when you move down and to the left, you can flank this terrible enemy.
You mean like down here?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you have an ally across.
Get is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we using flanking rules now?
Oh, we're not. That's my bad. Yeah, you're right. No, that's my bad. I was thinking of my Friday game. Never mind.
I was like,
You can just kick Aoth's ass.
okay.
I was about to start crying.
No. I'm not gonna do that right fucking now. I run a lot of games. I get confused.
The white mage.
No.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, I'm not likely to do right out of it regardless, even if it's not an advantage.
That's true.
but-
It's not gonna matter too much, but hey, we'll see.
Well, let's.
Would you mind making an ass load of attacks for me, Diedrich?
Yeah.
Here we go. Crit. Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
Now you
I'll use cryptic inquiry before he does.
to distract. This reaction first to making it. Okay, you got to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
I have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Woohoo! I'm an idiot!
Yeah. You didn't.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank fuck.
You are. Luckily, Diedrich is an idiot. To the point that the Quori who is currently dominating looks at him like, really? Fucking really?
I have a failsafe.
It
plan.
relied on this
happens?
to get hold of him.
Yep.
You guys were. Everyone was prepared for me to get brainwashed. It was.
Yep. You successfully befuddled Diedrich.
For this,
Riddle me this,
until
Diedrich.
Yeah, you are incapacitated until the end of your turn.
I imagine it looked something like a big ass flourish was coming in, and he was just like,
yeah.
"Nope."
Oh yeah, that blade was coming for Coyote's neck. It was like, oh no!
I was just getting ready to counter the crit, and Melkor's like, maybe we just don't do this at all.
Let's
Yep.
just stop, guys.
Yep.
Do not get report you to HR.
It's like, yeah, the enemy says that to me. It's like, what?
What? Diedrich, at the end of your turn, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Play to him on. Oh, thank God.
Diedrich, you are so befuddled by the riddle that you kind of come to your senses a little bit, look around you, and everything's back to how it should be. You realize you were about to take off Coyote's fucking head.
I'm probably being glared at, and I probably owe someone a conversation later. Moving
What's that about?
on. It's pretty here.
No, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna go for Mr. Spaghetti Monster.
Yes.
17, I don't think hits.
Okey
17 is literally what you need to hit. And while it is distracted by the sheer idiocy of the one it attempted to dominate, that played both in its favor and against its favor. You just blow it away, and it flies apart into strands that just disintegrate into nothing.
We'll move over to this one, and that'll be that.
Alrighty then. Argus, you are no longer incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
On Clara's turn. There was this weird kind of twitching she did for a minute, but she comes to. And you do notice, it's very obvious to those that are next to her, her eyes are not what they were previously. They are these glowing red embers with black slits in the middle, very similar to what you saw the Quori had.
That's not good.
I need to roll. Oh, yeah. That's the number I wanted to see on that d6. And you see erupt from her a wave of energy and a multitude of eyes. In about a 30-foot radius around her.
No.
Yeah, I think it does. I need a wisdom saving throw from, I think, everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Can I use my second reaction? By the way,
No.
You
Does she
guys
count as an
have
aberration right now?
you guys have advantage on the wisdom saving throws, including the +4.
Only those near Diedrich, right?
Yes.
Oh, I think Zelma have advantage on this anyway. Doesn't
Yeah, I have advantage
Yeah.
on wisdom.
Well, luckily.
Yeah, she counts as an aberration right now because she's being possessed, right?
Technically, yes. This effect is originating from the aberration.
Good.
Oh, that was
What
a
a-
really good roll.
what a waste.
Oh, I did a lot of damage on that.
I should know.
Melkor's just saying fuck you this whole battle.
Honestly.
Yes, honestly. This is my
Like, I
sandwich.
promise, this is not my fault.
So
This is not my fault. Stop staring at me with
Diedrich
the fucking
failed.
murder knife.
Diedrich failed and Argus failed. I think everyone else succeeded. Yeah, everyone else succeeded. Absolutely.
Diedrich, we need to talk about your saving.
Wait, I gotta roll Frigis. Frigis is actually quite good at wisdom saves. Yeah, she's fine. And I think. Oh wait, your knight friend. Oh yeah, she might be a little fucked. Now the 21, she's not.
Wow.
I mean, the Gith are very mentally strong, so she has that going for her. But if you failed, take for me 60 points of psychic damage.
Ah, shit.
That's me down.
Yep. As well, you are blinded. You
Great.
all you are capable of seeing is everywhere you look. It is just eyes, just thousands upon thousands of eyes blocking your vision.
That's great. That's fantastic.
But that wait. Okay, I gotta take off their damage. If you succeed, you take half damage, so you take 30 points of damage. Unless you're Zell, then you take 15.
Oh,
Because you have to have.
I already got advantage. Do you remember?
How high can you stack half damage?
It depends on the sources.
So 15.
And
Because-
you get resistance once, and you can save once on a spell. So,
Yeah.
and there's maybe something else like from feats, but
Yeah, there might be
Normally it gives
some very
resistance.
specific instances that are like take half damage instead of resistance. Because
Yeah.
So you couldn't
Pretty rare.
protection from energy yet.
well, I think yeah, because protection gives you resistance. I think.
So if you already had resistance, it wouldn't actually make a difference.
Yeah. Because you only have resistance once, but you can stack different sources of half damage as long as it's different sources. I don't know what
So
the
that
difference
was
would be.
that psychic damage?
It was psychic damage.
All right. So
Oh yeah, you only take 15.
That's something I
Frigga,
want to try with my next character. Just build an Uber tank.
Frigga does not know what to do with the fact that Clara just erupted eyes.
Just birthed eyes, yeah.
Yeah, that is a problem. She's gonna cast Entangle.
Understatement.
Knowing Clara physically, at least, is not, the strongest individual, physically speaking.
Oof.
Possessed Clara is currently restrained by vines that erupt out of the rock. Chaothy.
Other than the obvious, who's doing worst right now?
Everybody.
I think technically Diedrich is the lowest. Unless you're counting
Yeah,
your
I thought
knife
it would
friend.
be. Not so much.
That's fair.
So much.
Okay, so the heal is going on Diedrich, and Argus is just going to have to put up with a spare the dying for the moment.
Okay. Argus at least is stabilized. And Diedrich, you get 70 hit points. And I think he's no longer blinded, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it removes all that shit.
Oh, good. 'Cause this was about to get really bad.
Yep. The eyes are dispelled, and you can see again. And most of your wounds are gone, which is nice.
Yeah, that's always nice.
It is.
We had
anything?
a long rest. I could heal you.
Do not get taken over again. You're never getting that again, you fucking did.
You have pretty hair.
Good job.
I'm choosing to believe that he's still just a bit brain fucked. It's nice here. You have pretty hair. I'm like, okay, still brain damage.
I mean,
from
maybe
this. Okay.
he did just get mind whammied and took 60 points of psychic damage.
The worst part is he's not entirely sure how to apologize for this, so he was attempting to
Just random compliments.
That's fair.
some
Yeah.
compliment.
It will usually work on Chaothy. I'm not even gonna lie on that.
Yeah, it's fair. Wonderful. This Idrake, it is going to. What is it going to do? There's a lot of decisions here.
Run away. Never see us again.
Luckily for you, Argus, you aren't the goal here. I know what I'm gonna do. I need to roll 3d6. The first thing I need to roll. These will go down the line. Nope, I gotta reroll one of them. Son of a bitch. Reroll that last one. Perfect. 4, 5, and then 3. Diedrich, give me a dex save. Chaothy, give me a con save. And Melkor, give me a strength save.
What the fuck?
This is shooting 3 eye rays at you. Each one just down the line.
Okay.
I am shit rolling saves today. Jeez.
Or the Idrake save isn't as high. It was higher than 15, but already
15, it's 16.
Yeah, 16 is good. 16 is fine. Nope, that's. I don't need your sheet anymore. You're dead. Idrake. Diedrich.
Yep.
You take. You will have this. 16 have to 8 fire damage from a fire ray.
Okay.
Melkor. You will take half of this and not get pushed 60 feet away. You will take 15 half to 7 force damage. And not get pushed forever fucking away. Chaothy. That's less good. Your body starts to seize up and you can't really move. You are paralyzed.
Does Chaothy have cover?
No,
Damn it.
not that cover matters against ray attacks.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just paralyzed is fine, surely.
Unless it's total cover, rays don't give a fuck about your cover.
I try.
No, it's always worth a shot. But no.
Oh, always worth a shot.
The knight, she does not know what to do with your friend, and she is not going to risk your wrath and attack your friend.
Decapitation!
So she's going to dash this way and help Zell against something she knows she can attack and not get killed in retaliation. Melkor.
Alright. Fun things are afoot.
Fun.
Sadly, I don't have anything to help KOC in this moment. Since we didn't have a long rest, so I don't have my high level spells back. So
Nope.
I'm going to heal Argus
Solid strat.
once again.
Argus will at least get a turn this time.
Yeah, you'll get a turn now.
15 points to Argus.
All right. Back on my, well, not my feet, but
Yeah.
Then I will attack. That one. Since I'm sure Deidre will figure out the problem over there. Send the Eldritch Blast.
Hit. Ooh, that one won't. 11 and 20 points of damage.
Alright.
That one is getting low.
And I will pass my turn.
Excellent. Deidre, what you doing?
A couple different things I could try, but I don't know if I can actually do them.
Wizard's good at exercising.
Yeah, we're good at exercising after a long rest, but somebody decided to piss off their daddy, and I didn't get one.
Excuse me. Strange daddy. Thank you very much.
It's strange, Daddy, first of all. If you're going to insult me, do it correctly.
Do it correctly, please. I didn't earn all this bullshit for nothing, alright?
Fuck.
Didn't really piss him off either. Just slept in a place we're not supposed to.
No, you pissed him off a while ago. He's just coming to collect now.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
You're gonna see some therapy.
okay. I'm gonna see if I can pull some hokey pokey bullshit. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to keep her restrained.
Yep, she's currently entangled.
So we're gonna keep it that way.
Yep.
And
Knowing Clara's physicality, she's not breaking out anytime soon.
yeah, but we're gonna also try to limit the bullshit. So
Judgment. Yes.
so she can only make
Action or a bonus action.
like I said, limit the bullshit. I can't stop the bullshit.
Disadvantage on all saving throws.
Now, see, here's the thing. I don't know if it's two things that just got targeted or one, but we're just gonna go with.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
not
thing.
really sure.
That's a thing. And can I use my bonus action to grapple?
No.
Damn it. Then I got. How's Kaothi looking? Is Kaothi looking alright?
Not
Kaothi is-
hugely great.
Kaothi
Like
is
on
fairly-
top of being
alive.
frozen.
Keothi is paralyzed and has 20 hit points.
Well, Can I use my bonus action to cram a health potion down Keothi's throat?
That's an action to feed someone else's potion.
Damn it!
It's a bonus to drink your own.
Well, then I'm just gonna.
Could you?
What?
Would it take an action for him to just put it into
Did you
his mouth at an angle and then just suddenly?
I partially just on it, but
Unfortunately for you, gravity doesn't really work here, so it wouldn't quite pull.
it.
I like where your heart's at, though. You got moxie, kid.
Just swish it in your mouth and go.
I had three basic choices here that could do anything: grapple her, judgment her, or attempt to get her tangled up in my whip. That was all I had. It's
Okay, there.
What's going on over there?
After the battle, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's
damn.
it's still distinctly less disturbing than Zal's attempts at flirting.
I was about to say, even worse, Keothi has to watch it all paralyzed next to me too. What the fuck?
I've watched before, just never with any family involved.
Gonna give Keothi fucking-
Oh god.
Hey, we don't kink shame here. Let's go.
Well, in the astral plane.
Did you just say we don't kink shame in relation to watching siblings have sex? I just need to check this.
There,
I just need
there's
to
a
double
line.
check.
Like, no, there should be shame. Hold on here. Let's talk about this.
There goes all the ad revenue for this episode.
It's gone.
There we go.
All right. Yep, that's done.
All right. Zell.
Just
Kill
going
it,
for the
kill it,
eyeball.
kill it.
Hit. Miss. Will your first two do it? Oh yeah. I imagine you're not putting on the extra explosive stank. Gotta remember that. 10 plus.
It doesn't
11.
feel like blowing his arm off.
It is. Yeah, true. It is 11 points of damage. Perfect. That does enough damage to just kind of correct, just break its skull in, and it starts to disintegrate.
Bring me Thanos.
Alright, then. Anything else though?
I guess movement right back here.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Argus.
So, as we just established, there's no gravity here, right?
Not really. I mean, that's the astral sea.
So I wouldn't have had to fall prone?
Sure. You kind of just would have just drifted there. Just.
Belly up like a fish.
I'm
Yeah,
blind,
like-
but I have a good memory of where I was, so...
And technically, you can't be prone when you have a hover speed.
Yeah.
A technicality, so it wouldn't matter regardless.
So I am gonna run over here, or float, bit of both.
Yeah.
Reach out, probably touch Zell by accident,
Touch
then
face.
touch the sword, and
Yes.
then finally find Clara. And I'm gonna cast Protection
Maboog!
from Evil and Good, which does not need sight.
It does not need sight. I will say, I will say this, because normally it's on a willing creature. I'll let you make a spell attack.
But it specifically says if the target's already possessed.
Yeah, it does in the latter part.
Touch is protected against certain. So creatures of those
I guess the
types
creature can be willing, even if it's possessed.
Target also can't be charmed.
I
Is
don't know.
already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature. The target has advantage. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any saving throw against the relevant effect.
Which
It won't
assumes
end
that
the
you-
possession.
But it assumes that you can cast it on somebody that's already charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Okay. I will say that yes. Yes. I will buy this.
We'll bullshit it between us, goddammit.
Yeah, so she.
It does not immediately end the possession, though.
Makes it easier for it to break out. Come on, you bitch, break out.
Break out.
You know you make me.
And I will fumble around for a healing potion and drink it with a bonus
That's
action.
that's fair. There's protection. Bam.
I imagine she'd still be getting the stuff for my buffs, which is why I didn't move.
Possession is weird. Let me make sure I read this possession properly.
We might need to beat the devil out of her.
Yeah, if it doesn't allow for any further saves, then yeah, we just have to.
Most possession effects don't.
Somebody bless my whip. I'm going flogging.
I think some of them,
fuck outta here.
like, you make saving throws when you get hit, and I don't
Yeah.
think we've hit her yet, so...
No, you haven't done any damage to her. Alrighty then. The Clarai.
I hate you.
Psychic damage.
Am I able to do saving throws for the blindness?
Oh yes, at the end of your turn, give me a wisdom. I think it's wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Bonus, advantage, and bonus.
Yes.
Cool. It's +4, right? That's
Uh,
not gonna help.
that's not gonna help.
Jeez. Do better.
It's fine. I practiced my blind fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is.
We'll
Consider
revisit
this
it, but-
training.
I do actually get blind fighting later, but...
Okay. Oh, that's dirty.
Ah, crap.
Do I want to do that?
Do it.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. It's a mean motherfucker. It is gonna make 2 attacks, at disadvantage, mind you, because Clara is restrained. As Clara, possessed Clara reaches out, and you see her hands have this sinister red glow about them. And she's gonna reach out, and touch Faith, and she's gonna try to hit. One of these is gonna be on Argus, and one of these is gonna be on Kaothi, so the disadvantage will be canceled out.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be bad.
You can do it twice? That's bullshit.
She only gets 2. The other attack there was 4 of, but it didn't hit as hard. So on Kaothi, that is a 20. On Argus, that is a 26.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Unravel reality.
Creature takes 1. It subtracts the number rolled from the attack rolls. So you're gonna lessen the dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
Fuck.
No.
Did a 19 help?
No.
No, it almost did, but no.
Almost did. Okay. You would actually, you know what? Technically, the one against Kaothi would be considered a crit because it hit and you're paralyzed. But the base damage does enough to drop you.
Fair.
Ah, fuck.
Argus, you take 35 points of necrotic damage.
Back down.
As she reaches out, touches both of them, and you see just they both kind of shrivel up like raisins a little bit.
At least now I can't see who takes my sister out, so I can't
True.
bear a grudge against them.
True.
Just don't watch.
Frigga heard beating the devil out of her might help.
Please tell me it's like shake, slap, shake, like full airplane. Just.
A little bit, except with swords.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh.
And she is really good at beating the fuck out of humanoids.
The devil out of humanoids.
Yep. Ooh, she's not gonna Hunter's Mark because that would drop Entangle. She's not a fool. Bam, bam, bam. Because she gets an offhand attack. Hit, hit, hit. Jesus Christ, she's beating the fucking devil out of her. That is 42 points of damage on Clara.
Gee.
Holy God.
Oh my
Well-
gosh.
We
Humanoids
got
are,
healing, it's fine.
humanoids are her favorite enemy, and she rolled almost max damage on all of her attacks.
This was just an excuse, to be fair.
Melkor just slowly turns Kaothi's head. Just don't look at this.
Yeah, Kaothi's gonna come back, and there's gonna be a lot of little nicks and cuts. It's like, that's funny.
Look at the
Ka-
board.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them that do that, so it's
Guilty.
one of you 2 schmucks.
Yep, Kaothi, the result of your death save is a result of your death save.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch is gonna she's gonna dash in and she'll start making attacks if she gets a chance to. Now that she's seen other people beating the devil out of Clara, she just wasn't going to be the first one.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's allowed to as soon as it starts.
Yeah, exactly. She's like she knows her position with this group. She's like, I'm not going to do anything. This
I'll just follow what the others do.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
exactly.
die.
If I'm doing what they're doing, I can't get in trouble for it. So.
Melkor just motions. We'll blame it on Diedrich. It's fine.
Okay. Melkor, your turn.
Oh shit! No, it's my turn. Oh, that's not good. Well, I slightly turned Keothe's head again away from looking at me.
That's fair.
And, before I do any of that, once again, I clap my hands together and go clear and heal Argus.
You cast healing word. You notice when the healing magic hits him, it just kind of disperses.
Oh, that's fine. I just like, all right.
Yep. Remember when I said I was gonna do the mean thing?
Yeah, that's fine. All that matters, I take note that I tried. Shit.
Luckily, also for you making death saves, it is a saving throw for the purposes of Diedrich's aura.
Yep. It counts.
It does count.
We count. That made sense. I guess I'm gonna Eldritch Blaster.
Send it. Luckily for you all, I don't like instant death effects, so I changed it from an instant death effect.
God, it was an instant one. Wow.
It was. Remember, I don't like them. Also, you have advantage. You can see if any of those crit.
Oh.
Because she's currently restrained.
Alright, then this will be the second roll advantage for the 20. That's a crit.
Well, there was a crit.
There's the crit.
That's 33. Advantage, 26.
Alright, so there. So we have 20 plus 36 points of damage. Clara just kind of goes limp in these vines that are holding her. And you see almost erupt out of her. Kind of dispersing everyone as it appears here. Oh, nope, hold on. Let me, bip, 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 and Clara's kind of underneath it.
Ooh.
That's
Fuck
annoying.
you up!
It's back. And it lets out this weird kind of... It's similar to it like a herd, a whole fuck ton of cicadas screaming.
Perfect.
That's annoying.
It
Wearing a
did-
helmet. It's like a bucket.
Actually, I need to check something. 12 plus 2. No, okay, no, it did take all 3 of those to drop Clara.
He's a little donkey.
Anything else?
Bonus action. I don't have much bonus spells. So, I will pass my turn and tell it to go fuck itself in deep speech.
Diedrich.
Hello. I want to do this. You know what? I think I'll do it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Zell. I'm gonna be like, hit that! And I'm gonna reach down and grab Keothe's leg, which I imagine, or whatever happens to be floating nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets the full 25. Or he gets the full 25.
You pump and lay on hands, and it just
Yep.
kind of disperses when it hits Keothi.
Oh, like that's some bullshit.
As him and Argus got hit by the same attack.
This is horseshit. Fine. Douche.
Let's see.
Ma.
Your stupid rules and your stupid game.
Maybe get around the side to where Argus can benefit from the aura. Meta pitching.
Cuckoo!
There you
Brother
go.
out.
You did a little bit to it. There you go. That's
Is KFC still in that?
yes, and that does keep you within its reach because this thing's fucking huge and has hella reach.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Zell.
I'm gonna listen and give a couple spicy punches.
Send it. Are these is the punch with sauce or no sauce?
Yeah, both
Okay.
of them.
24 will hit. With the
There
sauce.
goes those.
22 points of damage. As you fucking just rocket shit right in its fucking mantis-like jaw. It's slowing down. Some of the eyes that float around it look like they're starting to close.
It's getting punch drunk.
It is a little bit. Anything else?
I'm just gonna flip it off.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Argus, give me that secret squirrel death save there. Oh, we'll make it public. That's fine. It didn't matter. That was a good death save.
I was about to say, there's also advantage on that.
Not on death
Wait, is
save.
there?
Just +4. There's no
Yeah.
advantage on
+4?
that.
Okay.
It's not a mental save. We'll do Klar. I think Klar is technically within your aura too.
He rolled a 20. He's up.
Clara is not within your aura
Damn it!
and dying.
Zell, move!
Yeah, to be fair, it is hard to tell because she is kind of under the bastard.
Yeah.
The result of her roll is the result of her roll. This bitch, get back up front there, is going to reach out and touch Faith. Is going to reach out. This time, it's going to be the same attack as last time. You're going to see it's going to reach out with these mantis-like claws wreathed in this deep red energy. And it's going to target... It's going to target Phrygia and Melkor.
Gonna swing at us?
Yep.
Right.
Some shit fucking rolls. I think it might still hit Phrygia though. Phrygia barely gets hit. Does a 15 hit you, Melkor?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Unravel Reality again as a reaction.
All right.
Let's roll the 8.
How much do you need to decrease it by?
It's just the D8. It don't matter, whatever I roll, it'll won't hit
Okay,
me.
so all right, so that's a bit of damage to it, but you do make it miss you. Phrygia, however, goes unconscious.
Of course.
I'm gonna do some healing.
Phrygia is going to be making a death save. The result of that is the result. Kaothi, give me death save. The result of that is the result. The knight, she's gonna kill. Where's my die? Here it is. I'll roll the in-person one. That's a
Now's the moment to prove yourself. You know, when
That's a
everyone's
hit.
dying, you
shit.
save the squad. And
she does get 2 hits on it.
Nice.
And she does. Let's see. Come on, die. She does a decent little chunk of damage. She does about, what is that plus? Does about 22 points of damage. 22? Did I do that right? No, I'm way off. 18 points of damage. Jesus Christ. Melkor.
That's the area. Addition.
Carry the 4.
I was reading the spell scroll I have. All right. So
This big fucker is low.
he's low, but that's not the problem right now.
Yep.
So
I've got health potions.
action economy. Yeah. Well, how many times can me casting the healing word through the Umbra staff? That counts as my bonus action, right? Or is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna heal. Who's all down? I didn't know who's all down.
There's only one person you can heal.
Yeah, it's the only person you can heal.
Only one who will get healing is Clara.
Because Fritja went down to the Mantis claws as well.
Okay, yeah, then I will heal Clara. That.
All right.
And shit, I have one spell slot. If I remember, does attacking it physically with magic, does that do any damage to it? Force damage wise? I can't.
Force? Yeah. Force hurt it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast hurts it.
Because I think since it's low, and I'm pretty sure it's all the most damage I can do on it at once. I'll use my last spell slot and cast Steel Wind Strike again.
That's a big
Just hit
hit.
it once.
There is still an attack roll.
Yeah.
That'll hit. It's 29. Damn near anything could bring it low at this point. It is having most of its eyes are closed. It is having trouble maintaining a form here.
Give it the business, Diedrich.
But you said you healed Clara as well?
Yeah. 50.
Clara wakes up. What the fuck?
You're now, bitch.
Welcome to the jungle.
He's underneath this thing like, what happened? She's freaking out a little bit. But you do that. Diedrich.
Okay. Let's just end this motherfucker now.
2 hits. How do you want to do this?
I imagine I didn't stop running. Like, I stopped somewhere around over here. Like, literally just run up one side and just down the... If you didn't know any better, I just did a Steel Wind Strike. Just up one side, down the other.
It looks a bit like Levi from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, like, the only difference is I'm just... There's a flame trail coming out the boots instead of just
as
wires.
you Beyblade your ass around the Quori. Carving a bits, you cut off one of the mantis claws. You just destroy a number of eyes just on your path alone, and by the time you're done, the thing is dissipating and fading away into nothing.
And I run down here and cram a health potion.
You don't have an action left.
I don't care.
The one thing you do notice, though, is that when it dies, this red energy kind of dissipates from it, and you see it flow into Kaothi, Argus, and Fritja.
Is that good or bad? We're sitting here, we're waiting,
You don't know yet.
waiting.
We could be possessed, it could be that we can now be healed, or anything in between.
It's not a good thing.
So that is everything you can do this turn.
Yep, ends my turn.
People are still dying.
Oh, that's great.
Zell, how do you rectify the fact that people are dying?
Oh,
I almost beat the devil out of them all.
I stabbed them.
You can't be dying if they're dead.
Have him to death.
It's a mercy.
I guess at this point I would drop my rage, come over, and try to cast a little bit of Cure Wounds on
Okay.
KOC.
No big cure wounds. Kaothi, you come back up with 10 hit points now.
Well, thank fuck for that.
But you take 3 damage from him.
But you take 2, you come back with 7.
No, I dropped my rage. Wait, I didn't.
No.
But
Yeah. You have to cast magic.
It was great.
You see the touch is hands around the throat. It's what...
Yeah, it's a little tight.
That's alive.
Be healed.
Be healed. You are healed.
But you wake up.
But oh shit, you're awake.
Ah, it works.
It works. He's back. He's back.
That's so funny.
Fergus, we death save. You don't have the +4 because Danger moved away.
Yeah.
But luckily, it doesn't matter. Because on Clara's turn, she has some magic. And she's going to give everybody one of these.
And it does necrotic damage for some reason.
That's actually 12 points of healing to everyone.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Well, maybe not everyone.
Oh,
Everyone who needs it at
jeez.
least, which is the important part.
Is it over? I can't see.
Yep.
After a little while, that will fade. Doesn't last too long.
Melko, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is totally your fault.
All right, listen, guys.
No. There's no weasel your way out of this one.
Listen.
The Githyanki Knight is over there like, should I just let them kill me? Should I?
Listen. Things happen.
No! Don't you dare pull a things happen!
I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck. If that's your response to that, Melko,
Did
I'm
anybody
too tired for
die?
this shit.
The bigger worry is the fact I can point at Chaos, I fucking take your fucking hand off. I point at you, and I point at Clara. You guys have a little bit of essence of it into you. That's what I'm fucking worried right now about.
Are you playing Dungeons and Dragons this time?
You think we maybe wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for you?
I have to agree with Chaothi on this one. He
I'm not
is
saying it's
absolutely
not the
correct.
problem, but it happened and it's over with.
Is it
This
over
is gonna
with?
keep
Is it
happening,
over with?
isn't it?
It's because, okay, so this area we decided to rest on was probably the most ideal area. Are the runes still there or are they gone?
They are very faint. They're kind of like flickering out.
I point out, remember when we were in that dreamscape at my parents'? This is where I was.
So, wait, what you're explaining to me right now is
We're basically
we
on
have
a
to
connection.
search everywhere that we bed down
We're in
from
the
now on.
Yes,
because
we're in
you
the astral
pissed off.
sea.
I'm never gonna get a
Welcome
night's
to the
sleep.
jungle, Diedrich.
Don't you dare!
I'm gonna tune out Melkor, and I want to look at Chaothia and myself
Mhm.
and see if I can discern if there's any lasting aberrant energies on us.
Give me.
Can I use my planar magic for this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Don't know if you had advantage on that, but a 22 is
Well,
still very good.
it's because any like
Aberrant.
investigation
aberrant.
checks on aberrants
Yep.
or
Yep.
humans is
That's
at
true.
advantage.
So you do have advantage because it is aberrant. There is a little bit of residue. It's not a lot. It's hardly anything. And honestly, it is not a lot in the sense that not a lot that you could barely sense. Something you probably could get rid of, not too much difficulty. It might require a few casts with a fucking crit like that of Dispel Evil and Good. But
Okay.
it could be gotten rid of. It's nothing lasting.
I have one spell slot left. Keofi can take care of itself. Actually, I have two. Yeah, I'll cast one on Keofi and Fridja. Should stave it off for the moment, but it's nothing too serious.
Yeah. It does take Dispel Evil and Good.
Oh, Dispel. Oh,
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a spell.
Yeah, it is. Nobody ever fucking uses it, but it does. It's great for. It's great because it can
I
just
used it
banish extra
once.
planar things. You
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I fucked off the ice devil while we were on the ship.
It's
Oh,
great for making
right.
people like for extra planar things just fuck off. It's like banishment, but an attack roll. It's amazing.
And to be fair, I think I mainly had it prepped because it can break you from like
It can break enchantment.
when you've fucked about with a cursed item, which I think we were like attuning to items, and I was like, just in case we need this.
Yeah, we were, weren't we? Yeah. Go Trident.
Yeah,
Well-
but at the very least, KOC can get rid of that
I'll-
residue.
In that case, Argus will look at Keofi. It's really not that serious. It's a minor residue. Your magic should be able to clear it with a few casts at least.
Right. And how long have we got till we have to worry about those fucks?
This was like in the middle of the night. I think I had second watch or something.
It was like it was during your watch.
Because I had, we never had a long rest.
Nope. You get the chance
Really
to
had a
finish it
rest.
now. I think you were a couple days away from Parak and them.
Yeah, we had
Flying back
some
this way.
time.
Okay, so it's not going to use up all the spell slots on the day that we also have to do that fight.
As long as they don't come back early.
Oh,
Well, we've got no choice but to trust that, and if it means a lack of healing spells, I guess the person who put us in this situation gets healed last.
Oh, he already is at the bottom of the totem pole. This is entirely his fault.
He's underneath the totem pole right now.
He's buried.
The new one's above him.
I did also almost get twatted by Daedric. I'm holding that in some esteem there.
The fact that I'm like, okay,
There was an attempted beheading.
yeah.
that was going for the neck.
You have pretty hair.
Clara,
So,
Clara's right. Oh, good.
I'm just saying for future references into the night. Once I do feel I get power back, I'll cast Mordecai's Private Sanctum.
That's fair.
Since,
about an hour.
yeah. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna start casting this now.
That's fair. That's a good spell to have, especially as a warlock.
Yeah, we're gonna have all of them.
Yep. Clara's gonna chime in while people are arguing. What happened?
Listen.
Knuckles' father was very unhappy. He got the belt out. In the
We all got
ensuing
hit with it.
skirmish, you were possessed by a horrific creature.
Full meat
Oh.
puppet.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Explains
pretty
why I feel a little
gross.
gross. Yeah, that's kind of black.
On the other hand, better not to have remembered that. Really.
Yeah, no, actually, since it's fine now, I'm okay with it.
We should also probably check her for some aberrant whoopty wucky.
Yeah.
How bad
Well,
did you hit
signs.
your head?
Shut the fuck up.
I'll just let that carry over if you check out Clara. It's still the same thing.
Okay.
It 100% left some residue on Clara.
Is it more or just the same?
That bitch, it's more the same. It was just there was a bit of it in you.
Yeah.
You.
And there was a lot more of it in Clara.
Yeah.
But
I suggest, as a expert on this matter, I suggest some alcohol, some rest, and some magic when it's available.
Yeah, Clara is something Kaothi would have to work on over the course of probably a few days. There's just a bit more of it in there.
Can I help with that to speed it up?
Probably.
Yeah.
But as
Well,
far as you
we
can tell,
should-
it doesn't do anything. It's just like it's just
It's just creepy. It's just something you want to get rid of. You know?
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's never good to have aberrant influence in you. So I mean, it can only be a good thing to get rid of it.
It's like having a bit of lead from a bullet in you. It's not
Yeah.
going to kill you immediately. But
No.
it's not something you want to leave in your
But
body.
it's best to fix it as soon as possible.
Yeah. But definitely in the meantime, there's almost no risk of anything ill happening unless we have more encounters with aberrations. As I stare pointedly at Melkor.
I mean, that's covered. It won't happen again.
Yeah, Melkor, you do know that spell is going to do. They would have to find you organically.
Yeah.
With that spell up. Unless your daddy himself got involved, they'd have to find you organically. Because it wouldn't protect you from him, but that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, it's just a lot of effort through that part for
Exactly.
him.
Yeah.
Um,
Piss him off
I
enough,
just-
maybe eventually, but
yeah. I don't think he's gonna show up, but then again, you never know.
for the time being, at
Maybe
least
not tonight.
Oh, so he already did.
It's only so long before he sends the boys around to break your legs again.
Well, if we rest anywhere and I do this, he himself would have to physically come here. There's
And-
no planar trap.
How long have you been able to do that for?
Couldn't do it last time because I used all my spell slots.
No, I mean like in general.
I get it from my lovely baby mama.
so it's very new.
It's very nice.
Right, so it's the newest person that you're on your way to pissing off.
No, I think this one will last.
I think this is the one, guys. I think this
We need to take this man for a beer and just be like, hey, you've got a track record.
I step out to the right area of the.
No,
of the
see,
actual-
totally two different problems. Daddy issues, women issues.
Yeah. See, the funny thing about the Sphinx is that she's nowhere near as strong as your other patron.
Yeah.
But she can exist on the same plane as you.
Yeah. Cloaked in chocolate. Total difference.
I give this one about 1.5 years. What do you guys think?
It's longer. Well,
Depends how jealous she gets.
Relies on Melkor being interesting, so...
I mean, to be fair, this one's actually helping the group with the shit that I'm given.
As long as you bring her interesting objects of historical
I'm just not gonna
So
mention that
Melkor,
one.
if we
think you
will
should
pull out
mention
a
that one.
dagger. If we take that eye out, is he gonna stop fucking with you?
Probably not. Has more to do with something else I'm working on.
What if you
I
just
don't
take it
know.
out
I don't
anyway?
know. I think we should pin him down and take the eye out just in
Well,
case.
Yeah.
Either way, what else are you working on that this might have something to do with? I would like to know this, please and thank you.
Agreed.
Could I attempt to show them?
You could.
Zell grab his
you-
arms.
It won't help. Give me a charisma check. Just straight, flat charisma.
Boy. Give me like 1 second. Come with some bullshit. Reese and give me advantage here.
You're still learning to manifest that power. You don't have advantage.
23.
23. What scene are you trying to create? Or what are you trying to manifest?
Don't want to do that. 'Cause that might be one of those terrible minor deck of illusions and summoning a beholder. I was gonna let me see if I could just turn a small fraction of the ground into the dreamland, and I'm like, that's a bad idea.
What a terrible idea.
Let's just close that back up.
You know what? You get brownie points for foresight.
Yeah, I'm like.
The characters can't have it, but the players can at least appreciate your foresight on that one.
I basically take a couple just because who the fuck knows what they're gonna do to me. And then I slowly just put my hands out and I start turning my hands slowly as my eye starts to spark up, and I just pull my hands away and I start tearing out of nowhere, showing like the inside of the outside wall area of the City of Glass. I just start slowly opening it up.
Yeah, you all see Melkor start manifesting like this vision, this replica, you're not sure how to describe it. It's weird and nebulous, but this vision of the City of Glass. This doesn't mean anything to Zell. What it looks like is Melkor is manifesting this beautiful, vibrant, colorful city. It looks like it's made out of various colored glass.
I'm a poke it.
Yeah. This looks specifically like it's not made for travel. It's just an illusion.
It doesn't seem to be meant for travel, no.
It's not meant for, because, we're in Mordekaiser's Sanctum. I couldn't planar travel if I wanted to.
That's true.
So, yeah,
I'm certain Chaos has no clue how that spell works.
If Diedrich pokes, I would just explain it to you guys later. Or at the moment, I can't do this for long.
Yeah, Diedrich, you poke it. You poke it. It's nebulous. Your finger almost passes through it. Like Melkor, Melkor, you don't have a solid grasp on your reality marble yet.
You probably feel just a little hint of heat of how hot it is at the City of Glass.
It does. It's definitely it's a very weak facsimile of the City of Glass. Yeah. But it's very clearly a facsimile.
Yeah.
It's your finger passes right through it. It's only a little bit warm, but it is a dreamscape in progress.
It's kind of like.
Wizards at work. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just like. It's gonna.
And to those that have felt it before, it does have. It's very weak, but there's a little bit of that pressure.
Mine's cooler.
He's not after me for my eye. It's more of I'd close it up and that's a little strenuous. My eye doesn't really have importance to him. It's more of the fact that I took what my parents took from him.
So this is like a fucking copyright thing?
Copycat, yeah, I guess, yeah. I own the copy. I own the trademark. And copyright's going through right now in some issues. But, it's fine. I signed the paperwork.
So, it's not gonna stop until it's dead, is what you're saying.
Because you're going to keep working on that.
Yeah. I think it's something very interesting.
I have a question.
I kind of look at Zell and I go, and it's something interesting that will probably get you home.
Oh, trying to suck her up. I see what you're doing here.
No, Melkor's just more intrigued that he can't dream, and Melkor's whole idea is just dreamlands now. trying to get somebody to dream for the first time, and they're not supposed. That'd be great.
So
I
have a
suppose that's
question.
going to have the same reaction as with him, and I'm just going to point over to Argus and just shudder at the amount of pain I went through.
It was a lot of damage. It's hard to say. You don't know the particulars of what's keeping you out of Eberron. You would need a very, very skilled wizard, paid a lot of money to examine you for some period of time to tell you the particulars of how that works.
Then it'd probably be a lot of medical mumbo jumbo.
It's more the fact being able to control reality or make your own reality in it, and it being real.
Melkor, real quick, give me an insight check for past daddy, for daddy issues.
Oh dear Christ!
It's not terribly hard because you had dealings with him, and he's more vocal than most patrons.
I only have a 2 on insight.
It's fine. You don't have to roll too high. 9. You are uncertain what's going to make him stop. Aside from outright just somehow destroying him, but that's even more far-fetched than any other thing you've ever heard.
Nothing here makes me an asshole. Yep. Nope. I have no idea. Oh, I should.
You have an
Arcana check on that.
an eldritch entity, incredibly powerful, ready to hunt you down at any moment. The only thing you can stop it from tracking you is by putting up a protective field such as this, which takes powerful magic. And you have its eye in you, which helps it track you when you don't have the field up.
Well, it can track me.
Is that all correct?
No, it can track me because the other thing more than the eye probably now. So.
Well, it has both.
I don't know why you want to go after my eyes so badly.
Because it's ever.
I mean, you were
My whole
concerned.
existence isn't even. Is
You
not
were
supposed to be possible.
concerned about a little bit of red dust going into us. You have a literal eye of an aberration in your eye.
Tomato, tomato. You know. Yes. In the end, it doesn't change the fact it's still good. If I take out the eye, it doesn't change the fucking fact, Argus. Take exactly what my parents had out of me. Figure that one out.
I'm not the one that made a deal with an eldritch entity.
I didn't.
Sign it better.
I made it out of fucking desperation. As a fucking kid. Get over it.
But what are you gonna do about it? Is the important
What am
thing.
I doing? What did I just show you? I'm gonna try to figure it out.
It sounds like you're
I'm not like
trying to
everyone
make
else.
yourself stronger, which I get, but not that you're actually trying to figure out how you stop it coming after you.
How do you do that? I'm the experts here out of this group here. How do you do that? Kill something that's older than time. Okay, come on. First come, first serve. I want to know. Nothing?
Cute that you want to put it on us when you just said that you were trying.
I'm not. I'm going to figure it out. And if you want to help, please. I'm sorry what happened here, but...
Oh shit! Do you realize that's the first time you fucking said that? The other times it was get over it and well it happened.
That's
literally the first time you apologized.
the only reason why is because almost everybody died this time.
So if we
That
go
is
die,
not
it's fine.
I'm just
Did
gonna
you-
nonchalantly
Did anybody
whistle
die?
over here.
But every time you want to come after me when this happens, oh, it's your eye, it's your eye. It's not that.
think we're maybe pissed about something tangible because it's something we can look at, and that maybe also we're pretty fucking annoyed that apparently it's not worth an I'm sorry until several people almost die.
And on top of all that bullshit, which is already enough bullshit for one lifetime, every powerful fucking entity we encounter, you are itching, you are biting at the, chomping at the bit to make another pact with it. How many pacts have you made so far?
Him and the Sphinx.
What about the devil?
I just look at you, and then I look at, and I go up and down. Tiefling.
There's a difference between being born a tiefling and actively having a relationship with a powerful entity.
I've never had a relationship with the devil. What?
I did not fuck that devil.
Yeah,
Literally.
Relations.
I didn't make a fucking pact with him.
Yeah, no,
My family did. Look at me. Did you see my family? Were they tieflings? Did you see my sister, my brother and sister? Were they tieflings?
It doesn't stop there being a relationship there. Does it?
Not of my choosing.
That's still three entities so far. One of them at least can be reasoned with, more or less.
And one of them wants to kill me. The other one doesn't care.
So far.
I don't have anything of his. What do you want?
I will say on technicalities purposes, just for your sake, Melkor, because it's been a while. You never did make a deal with Levistus.
Yeah.
He gave you a gift to entice the deal. Yeah, I know. He gave Melkor a gift. This is just to make sure Sagen remembers, because also so I remember, because it's been a while.
I gave the sword to Hacking.
Yeah, he gave you a gift to entice a deal out of you, and when the time came for him to try to make a deal with you, you said no.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no more deals with anybody else. It's just the Sphinx. My pact with... I'm not even going to say his name in this area, because this is not the greatest time to say his name.
That sanctum only does so much.
Speak friend, and enter. The pact was made to get revenge on my parents, I guess you want to say. I don't know. To save my life. In turn, I would get back what he wanted from them. And I chose not to give him said power in exchange to strengthen my eye and be a pawn still. So I'm gonna take what he wanted and use it against him in any way possible. Just need time.
Clara will chime in. I've been a little out of it, what with being possessed and all. But, and I gotta play, pardon the pun, devil's advocate here. But, he does have that crazy dreamscape reality creating power. And it puts about as big a target as could feasibly be on an individual on your back. But do we want your patron having that power back is the other thing.
No, I wouldn't. It's like giving an elder god his full strength back. If I was gonna guess, I don't technically know if that's how it would work.
I just gotta say, from the academic standpoint, that although we're all in danger because of him, we might be more in danger if this whatever had that power back.
And I don't know if we destroyed my eye, if he just gets it back automatically.
Assuming we could destroy it.
True. I mean, if you guys are so worried about it, I just say, let's go get an iron flask, throw me into it, and the world will be safer.
That thing is bad news in general, and you are too. And we had an idea of that from the start. We knew shit was after you. The danger, I feel like, is something that we kind of put up with, assuming we know the level of it. Really pissed off right now about the fact that it wasn't worth a, hey, that shit was bad and maybe we should be being smarter about this. I can't believe that set of words is coming out of my mouth, rather than just being like, get the fuck over it. I wish to end you right now, and it's mainly because you're so fucking laid back you could be vertical about it. It's about feeling like you don't care that was the danger we were in thanks to you.
And there was nothing I could do to prevent it from happening. I'm laid back about a lot of things solely because.
Oh, and I can kind of see where Kaoth is coming from on this one, and it might. Me personally, I don't like being blindsided. So for me, it's the not knowing. Like, I'm already a paranoid coot as is. But, just, hey.
I don't think you knew what that word meant.
I have my moments. And also, I read a dictionary. I just used them wrong. It's just, how about this? I'm being the weird, reasonable one right now. We're all a little upset. There's lots of almost dying that's happened in the past several minutes. Why don't we come back at this another time before we start slinging spells and swinging maces? I look over at Kaothi when I say this.
How I feel is not how I act, but yes, Cranky Boy should get some sleep so that I don't end up hurting anyone.
Yep. And Melkor, just something to think about. Maybe less secrets. I'm not saying no secrets, just less.
All my secrets are on the table.
Now.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Ask
Look,
whatever you want, Argus.
I've been fighting aberrations all my life. It's what I was born and bred for. But our work is bigger than any one of us right now. We all agree to it, barring a few of us. If we want to succeed on our mission, we can't be slowed down by every personal issue and be surprised by every issue. We need to deal with this sooner rather than later, because I know aberrations, I know eldritch entities as much as I don't want to. It will not stop. It can't be reasoned with.
No shit, Argus.
Any inch of its fucking power in you is something it can exploit. Because it's smarter than you. It's smarter than all of us put together, than all the gods put together, because it's better than a god.
Hold on. Whoa.
I feel like, there should be some.
There's a reason these things are out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And there's a reason no god goes out to slay them. unless you have something to inform me of that Melora slays these beasts, because I would love to hear that right now.
She slayed the fucker you put into her home.
But that's just
boy.
the foot
Okay.
soldier.
I
That's
think
just
it's bedtime.
foot soldier.
You know what?
Hello.
Tell us.
Where's your solution, Argus? What? Come on, give me a solution here. You know these things. What do you do? I'm not reasoning with nothing. I'm not taking any deals from it.
I didn't say I had a fucking solution, Melkor. You goddamn
No,
idiot.
but you want to.
I said we have to deal with it
everything.
at some
Yes.
point.
Come up with a
And if that means-
solution.
If
I'm
that means
working on
splitting your
one.
throat and banishing you to another realm, that might be the solution we have to take.
Then do it. Right here. Fucking put your money where your mouth is and do it.
Don't tempt me.
Fucking do it. Kill me and see what happens. Let's see the end results. Let's see if he just appears in front of you.
Well, most likely.
Make the deal with
any
him.
power.
Kill me.
Why would I make a fucking deal, Melkor? Anything we do right now without thinking about it is just gonna make it worse. Like you said, its power might go back to it. But we'll find a solution. And if that solution involves killing you, I'm willing to take that solution. Right now, all I know is I'm bleeding from every orifice and half dead.
Every orifice?
Not every orifice.
Most of them.
Most of them.
It'd be very gross.
Especially the ones on his face.
Yeah, it's mostly those.
The eyes.
It's the other ones you really gotta worry about.
Yeah.
The eyes.
Alright, whose watch is it?
It's mine. I'll finish my watch.
We're in a tower. I don't think we need to.
It's great.
I just kind of just start floating where I am and just kick back. I'm like, that's it. I'm just
Absolutely. There is nothing stupid enough on the astral plane to come near anywhere that demon was. At least nothing nearby stupid enough to venture near where that CR very high fuck you demon appeared.
For sure.
Your sleep will pass.
Oh, I gotta fill up all of these damn things. I used literally everything I had.
And you all will get a long rest in. And I'll go as far as to say, a round of inspirations for angry roleplay.
Nice.
Also, because
Nice!
I know what the next bit of this adventure is going to look like.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Damn it! We've been had.
That's it.
we've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and deceived.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And,
By the way, when I wake up the next morning, I'm like, "Psh, better than a god and monitor kicks ass.
and I'm going to make the call. That was very tense. We're gonna pick up on a new note next week. We're gonna call it there. You know, it's
We're gonna
my first
just-
week back after a while. We're gonna take a week.